Angie Dickinson remains one of Hollywood's most memorable actresses, admired for her beauty, confidence, and ability to portray strong, complex women on screen. Born Angeline Brown on September 30th, 1931, in Culm, North Dakota, she rose from humble beginnings to become a celebrated star of film and television. Over the decades, Dickinson built a career that balanced glamour with grit, often choosing roles that allowed her to challenge the limitations placed on women in Hollywood. While her professional achievements brought admiration, her journey through the entertainment industry was not always smooth. Like many actresses of her era, she encountered arrogance, dismissiveness, and disrespect from certain male colleagues. Though she maintained a reputation for elegance and discretion, Dickinson never forgot the individuals whose behavior crossed the line. Her story is not just about fame, but also about resilience and self-respect. Early life and the move to California. Angie Dickinson grew up in a disciplined and hardworking household. Her father, Leo Henry Brown, was a small-town newspaper publisher and editor, while her mother, Frederica, helped nurture a home environment that emphasized education and responsibility. Angie was the second of 4 daughters, and life in Culm was quiet and traditional. Everything changed when the family relocated to Burbank, California, when she was 10 years old. The move unknowingly placed her near the heart of the American entertainment industry. Despite living close to Hollywood, Dickinson did not initially dream of becoming an actress. Instead, she focused on school and practical career goals. The vibrant culture of Southern California, however, gradually exposed her to opportunities that would shape her future. What seemed like a simple family relocation eventually positioned her within reach of the film industry that would define her life. Education, early jobs, and a chance opportunity. Dickinson pursued higher education with the intention of building a stable professional career. She attended Glendale College before transferring to Immaculate Heart College in Los Angeles, where she earned a degree in business. Her initial ambitions leaned toward writing or administrative work rather than acting. After graduation, she worked as a secretary, including a position at Lockheed Air Terminal. At that stage, Hollywood stardom seemed distant and unlikely. However, Dickinson's striking appearance and confident presence began to attract attention. Encouraged by friends, she entered a local beauty contest connected to the Miss America preliminary competitions in 1953. Finishing second in the event proved to be a turning point. The recognition brought her into contact with photographers, modeling opportunities, and television producers. Suddenly, the young secretary found herself being invited to auditions. That single competition unexpectedly opened the door to an entirely new career path. Entering Hollywood and early acting roles. By the mid-1950s, Dickinson had begun appearing in television programs and small film roles. Like many aspiring actors, she faced the challenge of proving that she possessed more than just physical beauty. Early appearances allowed her to develop confidence and screen presence while gaining experience alongside seasoned performers. Hollywood at the time often placed actresses into narrow categories, but Dickinson quietly pushed against these limitations. Her performances demonstrated a natural charisma and subtle strength that caught the attention of influential filmmakers. She gradually transitioned from minor appearances to more substantial roles. These early years were essential in shaping her professional identity. teaching her how to navigate an industry known for its competitive nature and power imbalances. Although success did not arrive overnight, Dickinson's determination and composure helped her steadily climb the ranks of Hollywood's acting community. Television stardom with Policewoman in 1974, Dickinson achieved another milestone when she took the lead role in the groundbreaking television series Policewoman. She portrayed Sergeant Suzanne Pepper Anderson, an undercover police officer navigating dangerous investigations. At the time, female leads in police dramas were extremely rare. Dickinson's portrayal changed perceptions about what women could do on television. The series ran from 1974 to 1978 and became both a commercial success and a cultural phenomenon. Her performance earned her a Golden Globe Award and several Emmy nominations. More importantly, the show inspired a generation of women by presenting a capable, intelligent female protagonist in a traditionally male-dominated genre. Dickinson's work demonstrated that audiences were eager to see women depicted as professionals with authority and courage. The impact of the show extended beyond entertainment, influencing the direction of future television dramas. Later, career and continued success. Even after achieving major success in film and television, Dickinson continued to explore new projects. One of her most memorable later performances came in Dressed to Kill, directed by Brian De Palma. The suspense thriller generated controversy, but also earned Dickinson critical acclaim for her daring performance. She later appeared in the television miniseries Hollywood Wives, further demonstrating her versatility. Decades after her early success, Dickinson made a cameo appearance in Ocean's 11, a remake of the classic film in which she had originally appeared. Her career longevity reflected both her adaptability and enduring appeal. Even as Hollywood evolved, Dickinson remained a respected figure whose work continued to attract audiences and admiration from fellow performers. Personal life and relationships. Dickinson's personal life often attracted as much attention as her professional achievements. Her first marriage was to college football player Gene Dickinson in 1952. At the time, she was just beginning her career, and he was establishing himself in the electronics industry. Although the marriage eventually ended in separation in 1956, their divorce was not finalized until 1960. Interestingly, Dickinson chose to keep the surname she had gained through the marriage, a name that would soon become widely recognized in Hollywood. Over the years, she was also linked romantically with several high-profile figures in the entertainment world. Despite the attention surrounding her relationships, Dickinson maintained a sense of privacy and independence. She focused primarily on her career while carefully managing her public image, ensuring that her work remained the defining element of her identity. Difficult encounters in Hollywood. Despite her professionalism, Dickinson sometimes encountered individuals whose behavior left a negative impression. Hollywood during her early career was heavily dominated by male power structures, and women often faced dismissive attitudes. Dickinson valued intelligence, preparation, and respect on set. When colleagues ignored these qualities, she did not easily forget the experience. According to accounts from people close to her, she privately kept a mental list of individuals whose arrogance or disrespect stood out. These incidents were rarely discussed publicly because Dickinson preferred to maintain grace and professionalism. However, those who knew her understood that she possessed a strong sense of self-respect. She believed that talent and courtesy should go hand in hand, and she was not impressed by fame alone. Her quiet resilience allowed her to endure difficult moments without allowing them to define her career. A notable clash with Frank Sinatra. One story often mentioned among Hollywood insiders involved Frank Sinatra. While Dickinson worked with him in Ocean's 11, she reportedly witnessed moments when his sharp humor crossed into ridicule. During a gathering, Sinatra allegedly mocked her acting ability in front of others and later dismissed the incident as a joke. Dickinson, however, did not find the situation amusing. She felt the remark was arrogant and unnecessarily humiliating. Although she continued to conduct herself professionally, the encounter left a lasting impression. To Dickinson, the episode symbolized a broader problem within the industry, where powerful male stars sometimes treated actresses as decorative rather than talented professionals. While she rarely spoke about the incident publicly, it reinforced her determination to prove her abilities through her work rather than respond with confrontation. Tensions with Burt Reynolds. Another figure who reportedly tested Dickinson's patience was Burt Reynolds. Known for his charisma and playful personality, Reynolds was widely admired by fans. Dickinson initially appreciated his charm and enjoyed working within the same Hollywood circles. Over time, however, she grew frustrated with what she perceived as ego-driven behavior. According to accounts shared later, Dickinson believed Reynolds sometimes prioritized his own image over collaboration on set. She felt he dismissed her ideas and, occasionally, behaved in a flirtatious manner that made her uncomfortable. Dickinson once remarked that Reynolds seemed to prefer women who stayed in the background rather than challenging him. That attitude clashed with her strong sense of independence. Eventually, she chose to keep her distance, adding him to the list of colleagues whose behavior she considered disrespectful. Conclusion: strength, resilience, and lasting influence. Angie Dickinson's life and career illustrate the determination required to succeed in Hollywood, especially for women during the mid-20th century. From her modest beginnings in North Dakota to her rise as a film and television icon, she consistently demonstrated intelligence, resilience, and grace. Her performances in films and television shows broke barriers and expanded opportunities for female actors. At the same time, her experiences with difficult colleagues revealed the challenges women often faced in the entertainment industry. Rather than responding with public feuds, Dickinson relied on quiet strength and professional excellence. By continuing to work, evolve, and command respect, she proved that talent and perseverance could outlast arrogance. Today, her legacy endures not only through her memorable performances, but also through the path she helped create for future generations of actresses.